It Matters What People Think by Monica Murray Derr. I have a friend with whom every conversation turns into a good-natured argument. If you happen to be listening to this friend in question, this is a good thing. It's not so formal as to qualify as a debate, but every time we talk, we challenge each other's ideas. Neither of us are likely to concede defeat or that the other even has a point, but I leave every encounter with something to think about. Even if I don't change my mind, I at least understand another perspective on the issue. Sometimes the thing I leave thinking about was not even what we were talking about. Our last encounter was one such friendly argument that ended when I had no response to her final point. She, I'm sure, viewed that as a win, but I'm not willing to concede just yet. Now that I have collected my thoughts in the creative fury that comes after you can't conjure a comeback, I will recount them here. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I have not told you what it is that prompted this introspection. The lead-up is not important, but the conclusion was this. She said, "I didn't take you for one who cared what people thought." And that stopped me in my tracks. It's true. Until now, I would have told you I don't care what people think. But now I believe that statement is imprecise. I do care how people perceive my behavior and therefore my character. I care whether that perception is true and whether it is worth the effort to change their opinion. Now you might be thinking that this is a long-winded way of saying that I actually care quite a bit what other people think of me. And of course I do. We all do. I defy you to find me one single person who genuinely doesn't care how other people perceive them. It's not that we don't care what other people think, it's that we know very quickly whether or not it is worth convincing them that they are wrong. To possibly misquote Aristotle, man is a social animal. We live among each other. Human interaction is the foundation of civilization and the basis for all that is beautiful and tragic in our lives. To insist that you are completely unaffected by the opinions of others is to wish yourself isolated. Whether or not you act on those opinions is a different question. This is what I mean when I say that we all care what other people think of us. But caring what other people think of us needn't dictate our actions. When we see someone as not caring what others think of them, what we really see is someone who makes quick and confident judgments whether or not to take others' thoughts to heart. Are those judgments fair? Maybe, maybe not. Caring what people think is not only part of the human experience, it's an exercise in humility. It is acknowledging that my opinion of myself is not the only one that matters. It is being able to see the effect that your attitude and behavior has on other people, and discerning whether or not that is the effect you want your presence to have on those around you. Of course, you cannot spend every waking moment worried that people might not like you. Not everyone will. That's just the way life is. But you can pay attention to the way people react to you and determine whether their reaction warrants any action on your part. So in short, if I could transport myself back to that conversation now, I would respond, no, I don't always care what people think, but I do always want to be aware of it.